Lydell, what time is it? You have a phone in your
10
hand.
o'clock.
Where are we at?
Texas.
Texas? How was our trip?
Not too bad. A couple rainstorms. But why is there weed? Our bees all over the weed.
I don't know, but hey, what happened in California?
We almost hit a crackhead.
I don't think it's crack. I want to know, honestly, if there's a new drug in California, because we've been there twice in the last week, and both times first time we parked on the street, and there was a person literally in front of us picking at the asphalt, yes, picking at the asphalt. And then
In pitch black.
Picking at the asphalt in front of our truck. So, okay, figured it's a once in a lifetime experience. We probably won't ever see that again. And then what happens at 2 o'clock in the morning when we're driving down, where were we? City of Industry.
We were looking at this thing in the road. Couldn't tell what it was because it was low to the ground. And it had like red that was flashing, and we couldn't figure out what it was. And we were on the sideways, so we were doing like 40. And I'd say about 5 feet in front of us, I realized it was a person in the street, digging in the street.
We're talking about in a lane.
In a lane, on his knees and hands, bouncing. That's what the waving was. It was a red shirt waving because he was bouncing as he was digging in the street.
Yeah.
With his nails.
I
almost hit him.
Yeah, it was. I think your scream scared me more than anything.
Yeah. We could not figure out what it was. We just kept staring at it until we got closer, then I realized it was a person.
In the road, picking at the concrete.
Probably missed him by a few inches.
So that's twice in 1 week that we've seen people in California picking at the asphalt. And I lived in California for when did we move? I lived in California for 20 some years, and you were born and raised in California, and I've never seen people picking at the street concrete in Los Angeles area.
I have no idea what drug that was. It's going to get him killed.
Oh yeah, because there was
knees.
Yeah, well, luckily we saw him and swerved out of the way, but the big rig behind us, he missed him too, but somebody's going to not miss him because he wasn't easy to see. So, what do you think it is? You don't think it's crack, do you?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, but if anybody else out there knows what new drug in California, I would love to know.